Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing.
Oh, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. He kicks out almost immediately.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Authors of Pain taking out a 3-minute warning in a match that feels created for them.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Manages to slip out of the way.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 300.
Incoming! Look out below! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off. Oh, God!
Akam starting to get the crowd involved.
Stop right in the gut. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme. Quick sidestep by Rosie.
Turn it around with a reversal. Spinning heel kick.
It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Man, what a clothesline.
Big splash! Ow! Oh! God, gets put into the barricade. Double axe handle.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Samoan drop.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Nice scoop slam.
Sliding back into the ring. Ooh, and he stops that offense. What impact. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. And keeps his partner alive. Uh-oh. Has to find a way.
This is a
Pump handle locked in. Pump handle locked in. Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning or done.
off the leg.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Just caught flush. Boom. He's covering him. He's got him.
He kicks out at 2.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
What would you say? I mean, this is amazing. Boom. Line. Shoulder tackle. Oh.
And he's going to the top. Up high.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline, quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own, because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match. Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight. This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. She's back in the ring now. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Whoa, that was a stick shirt shot to the dome.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Here we go, ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. Victory's literally within her reach here.
And the opening could be
opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Mudhole stomping. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Ooh! Short clothesline hits its mark.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh!
And back into the ring she goes.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. A couple of individuals with an equal purpose, uniting forces to dispose of their competition.
Now that's using your head.
I'm worried our announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
I love it. Carmella just humiliating her opponent now.
She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver?
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for the code of silence.
Oh my gosh, but if she taps out here,
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
that can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add it.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my God, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
That is in position.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, bulldog!
One-handed.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming-out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, it certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Planted face first.
Things are heading ringside now.
And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. And retaliates with a counter. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become...
for what reason?
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Tamina landed heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Now it's Lynch. Placing her in the corner.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Forearm. Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
Oh, no. Watch this.
Look at the power.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to reach it, trying to win.
Oh, it has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my God, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
And Lynch.
Kick to the stomach.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Charlotte Flair muscling her opponent into position. Into a backpack stunner.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority.
Ooh. Charlotte able to steer clear.
Up and down. Face buster.
Man.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits. There goes the knee. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. She's looking a little drained now. Bang. Take a seat at the table.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Boom! Charlotte doesn't have a chance of coming back from that maneuver.
And Becky gets caught by an effective attack there.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down and stay one step ahead.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging. And what's she gonna do at this table?
Set up a buffet. What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Taking flight.
And an elbow from the middle rope.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Speed with the ladder. Oh, the ladder finds the mark. Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Meanwhile, it's Carmella.
Natalia thinking she can close this one out. Doesn't matter what she's prepared for. I guarantee she didn't see that coming.
Yeah, but
we know what's next.
Oh, my, what a splash.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages. You can't.
Suplex rolls through.
Got the disarmer.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Trying to fight out of this submission. I bet we see a tap out soon.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Oh, man. Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Parking the ladder into the corner.
I can't tell if that's a safer or worse place for it. This is a bad position for her.
Absolutely planted. She's going up now, going up high.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Lynch lands hard ringside. She's taking things to the floor here.
She goes over the ropes, back inside.
Wow, what a strike to the back. She's leaning the ladder in the corner. I've never seen anything good come out of this. Punishing boot. She might be nearing the end of her rope.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Looks like she's been cut open after that. You hate to see this.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Oh, Tamina gets cut off. Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes. Disarmer! Disarmer!
She might want to tap here. Maybe her opponent will show her mercy then. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Incoming.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Trying to grab it.
It's gonna take some time, but you got to just keep going. delivering the chop. Natural selection.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
These will keep you down.
Leaning the ladder against the turnbuckle here. This can't be good. Oh my God, look at this. Double suplex.
Oh, a devastating maneuver. This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Using the submission to weaken the opponent. Smart strategy.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. Now look at Becky. Manhandle slam. Taking this match to the outside.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Taking things back into the ring. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Tamina holds it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Struggling.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps Oh, perhaps their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time Tag Team Champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special. You win these, you make a case as one of the best.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. this rivalry is going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. Right across the larynx.
Elbow drop. And the frenetic pace the New Day loves so much got a bit halted there.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Face first with a waistlock takedown. Ooh. Oh, strong impact. And Jey Uso looking for support from the crowd.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that makes them the universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves. Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Heading back into the ring now. What grace! Float over into the... Oh, my God! Wow, it's raking the back.
Tighter in the balance with the pin.
Fights out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Got him up.
Atomic drop. The champ holding on by a thread.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging until it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
They'll take things into the ring.
Cover. New champ incoming.
He makes the save.
Better than ever.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years.